This is the story of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Are you ready? Sail away with me now.
That's Brooksy, Jack.
But Teodalma had read the signs.
Witty Jack is closer than you think.
Just then, the Black Pearl appeared sailing across the burning desert sands on the backs of 10,000 crabs. Jack Sparrow was at the helm. Elizabeth ran to greet him.
We've come here to rescue you.
It's very kind of you. But it would seem that as I possess a ship and you don't, you're the ones in need of rescuing.
Back on the Pearl, Ragetti tied Teodalma to the mast and bound her hands. Barbossa tore the captain's knot from Elizabeth's throat, dropped it in the bowl, and set the pieces on fire. Then Jack grabbed the chest from Jones's cabin and swung up into the rigging. Jones was right behind. The key to the chest was clutched in one of his tentacles. Jack slashed that tentacle off. It fell, writhing and spurting black ink. As the ship's mast slammed together, Jack dropped the chest and fell. Jones caught it and heaved Jack into the air. But Jack grabbed the line, swung down, and snatched a pistol from a crewman.
My pistol!
Will swung over from the Black Pearl, grabbed the chest, and ran. But Bootstrap Bill stood in his way. Not recognizing him, he slashed at Will furiously.
It's me! It's Will! Your son!
As Will defended himself, the chest slid from his grasp. Elizabeth swung to the Dutchman and held Jones at bay as Jack crawled to the chest, clutching the key. Will rushed to defend her, but with an evil grin, Jones plunged his sword into Will. As Will lay dying in Elizabeth's arms, Jack knew what had to be done. He buried his sword in Jones's heart, but Will's hand was on the hilt. With an unearthly scream, Jones clutched his chest and plummeted into the abyss. Will Turner was the Dutchman's new captain. But the Dutchman was dragging the Black Pearl into the abyss. Firing cannons, Barbossa blasted the tangled masts apart. Holding Elizabeth, Jack swung off the Dutchman as it vanished beneath the waves. But the Endeavor was bearing down, preparing to blast the Pearl into oblivion. Suddenly, the Flying Dutchman soared from the depths. Will Turner was in command. His eyes blazed with avenging anger. Trapping the Endeavor between them, Will and Barbossa blew Beckett and his ship away. The battle was won. As pirate cheers rang out, Will freed his father, but Bootstrap refused to leave his son. On a deserted beach, Elizabeth met Will one last time. She promised to keep the chest safe for his return. Then he was gone. Ten years passed. One sunset, Elizabeth sat on the beach with her son and a familiar chest. As she watched the horizon, a flash of green lit her face. Will was coming home.